Welcome to High Tea with Grace, where we spill the tea on HIT. I'm here in sunny Las Vegas at the Health Conference and interviewing the industry's greatest leaders in health information technology. So tell me, who are you and what do you do?
Yeah, hi, I'm Heather Gray. I'm the Senior Vice President and General Manager of Real World Data, Clinical Trials and Registry at Omega Healthcare.
I love it. Now,
Yes.
what is Omega Healthcare?
Yes, so Omega Healthcare as a whole is a revenue cycle management company. Our arm of the business is in the clinical enablement business, and so we work on health data enablement. And essentially what we do in our business line is we take raw, unusable, unstructured data and we curate and clean it so that it can be used for analysis, for clinical trials, for drug development, for discovery, anything that you would use data for. Essentially, in the industry, the gap between I have data and I have a lot of usable data is pretty big, so we're trying to bridge that gap. And we have a team offshore in India. These are medical professionals, physicians, dentists, nurses, pharmacists, and they take all this data and they make it regulatory grade and ready for use.
So inspiring. I love to hear it. Now, I'm asking leaders here at Health, what is one of the most underrated challenges in healthcare right now?
I mean, I think this is like a long-standing challenge, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's how to use data. We have masses and masses of data in this world today, and really putting it to good use and understanding how to use it is one of the biggest challenges. And then you add AI on top of that, and now we go from already not understanding how to use the data to this added component of how do we use AI to make the data usable. And so at Omega Healthcare, what we're doing is we're really bridging that gap between clinical operations, drug discovery, drug development, and taking that data and making it usable for those purposes.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now, what trends are you hearing about at Health in the hallways?
It's been such an interesting year at Health. This is the first year that I have felt like at Health I'm hearing that AI is actually attainable.
Snaps to that. I'm hearing that all around
Right?
town.
Right, snaps
it's
to
good
that.
to hear the use cases.
It's like all of a sudden it went from this scary big thing that nobody understood to we understand a little bit better how to use it, but we're also really looking at AI not as like something that's scary or something that's going to take over, but as this enablement tool, right? It's something that enables our clinicians. It's something that gives physicians, that gives researchers the ability to do more with what they have today. And I just find that so inspiring. It's just no longer this like scary black box in the atmosphere that's nobody understands. And I love that. So really collaboration with AI is the big theme for me this year.
Love it. Now, my listeners love to hear about what's happening in the space, but they also love to learn from leaders about what drives them.
Yeah.
So if you could give your younger self a piece of advice, what would you tell her?
Really long time in life, but especially in leadership, I just wore this mask of like always having to be strong and always having to be the one to fix it. And I wore it well, but it was exhausting. And if I really had to tell my younger self something, I would say it's okay to drop the mask. It's okay to empower the teams that work for you or the teams that you work with to do what they do best. That's why they're there. You don't have to be everything to everyone. Let people also grow. Let people also do what they do best. And I would just say, another piece to that is just being authentic and not having to feel like you're going into every conversation or every situation with the best answer.
We all needed to hear that today. So where can our listeners find you online?
Yeah, so I am on the Omega Healthcare website under the leadership. You can find me there. You can find me at LinkedIn. It's Heather Gray, Grey. And you can also email me at heather.gray@omegahms.com.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us today. It was awesome to learn from you.
Yeah, it was great talking to you.